Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So for those of you who are new to our channel, go and check out our videos. We have a lot of funny ones. Some of them are just, we have like little vlogs here and there, you know, like the Christmas vlog we did, bowling vlog. But I suggest you guys go and check out our Devil's Toe Challenge video and the prank that you made of
the burn of blood prank.
Yeah. And for the rest of you who are continuously checking out our videos, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing a story time of how
my brother passed away.
Yeah, we're going to talk about just the same day that we found out everything. And how
he passed away, how we found out.
Where we were at, and when, you know.
Everything.
You'll see right now. Right here.
But before we get started into the story time, I'm wearing this shirt. It's a pretty cute shirt. It says Jalisco. And it's obviously Mexico. And I got it from MVS Sportswear. This is their Instagram page. I don't know if you can see. It doesn't want to focus. But they have very good shirts, hoodies, and a lot of things. So go and check them out. And at checkout, use code beautyyelke25 for 20% off your purchase.
So go check that out if you want to purchase some clothes. But so let's start with our story time. Let's start it off with you that day. So
okay, so this happened June, I would say June 14 of 2017. It was 2 or 3 days before my high school graduation, and that whole week I got to go to school late because the seniors were already done with finals and everything. We would just go to school just to practice walking the stage. And so that day I woke up late because I had a late start to go to school. And then I remember waking up, and the first thing that I do is like either go to the bathroom if I need to, or I'll just like be on my bed and be on my phone for a while and just checking Instagram, emails, or whatever. And so that day I didn't have to go to the bathroom right away, so I was on my phone. I was laying down in bed using my phone, and I heard like my mom goes to work, and I thought that day she was off because I felt like someone was at the house. Like I heard like I could clearly hear the TV on. To me the TV was on, and I felt like, and I heard my mom. Like I didn't hear her talking, but I felt like someone was out there. So I didn't think anything of it. I just thought it was my mom. Like I didn't get scared or nothing. And then I called him. We were on the phone, and I was like, "Oh, my mom's here. Like I guess she didn't go to work." And they were like, "Oh, okay." And then it was time for me to actually get ready so I can go to school. So I walked out of my room and I went to the bathroom, and I seen like there was no one at the house. And then at that point I was like, what the hell? Like I got kind of scared. And then I remember I told him, like I was like, what the hell? Like actually she's not here. Like she is at work, I guess. And then I guess we were both kind of like, well, like that was weird. And then so then I came back to my room to start getting ready, and about 10-15 minutes in with me getting ready, I got a call from Mexico from my auntie, like busting in tears, like busting, and it sounded like my mom. And so she was like, Elke, and then I was like, what? Like, so I started like panicking. I was gonna start crying just because I heard them crying. And then I was just like, so I was like, Mom, and because I thought it was my mom, I was just like confused as hell. And then my auntie thought that I was my mom, so she passed the phone to my grandma. And then my grandma talked to me, and she told me like off the bat, like, your brother passed away. And I was just like, at first I didn't know what to say. Like I was just like, I stayed quiet for a cool minute. And then I was like, and then I started asking questions like, when, like, how did that happen, like, what happened? And then she started explaining everything to me, and that same morning, well, the day before, he went to a club, or he went drinking with his friends, and then I guess like him and his friend left. They were driving, but my brother was in the passenger seat, and they got into a car accident with a big truck, and as soon as like that happened, my brother instantly like passed away. Like it's like the crash was like so hard. And
it was a T-bone hit. It's something that's called a T-bone hit, where you know basically since her brother was at that passenger seat, it was a big old truck, one of those big old trucks, and it so happened that the car that they were driving in looked like it probably lost control, and it went to the wrong way,
side,
right?
Yeah.
The wrong side, and the big truck literally just hit the same side where her brother was.
Yeah.
So it like, instantly
he
got hit.
He was killed.
Probably in the head or something.
Oh no, it was on his rib.
Oh, his rib?
The
okay,
side.
so it crushed him.
Yeah, and the other driver was also drunk, so my brother's friend was under the influence, and so was the other driver, so they were both under the influence.
And it's just messed up because, the driver, and we don't know who the driver was.
Yeah, my brother's friend, he was just in coma, but he's alive. Yeah, he's alive. He survived. So then after that, I started crying, and then my grandma was like, "Don't tell your mom." She was like, "Tell her when you get back from school, because I don't want her to have the news by herself. Like we don't know how she's gonna react." So I remember I told my younger brother, and keep in mind that this happened in Mexico, and he's my half brother. So then I texted my brother. He was at school, and he was just like he was shook, like he couldn't believe it either. And then I went to school like for a few hours, because like I said, it was just practice. And my mom uses my iPad to like use Facebook and everything, and at that time like everyone was already posting on his wall like rest in peace and whatnot. And so I hid the iPad from her, that way she couldn't find out. And I also told my brother, like, cause he got home before me, I was like, just like be nice with her, like offer her food before I give her the news, and all that stuff. And then I got home, and they were both home, and then I kind of didn't really know how to tell my mom, but I had to like figure out, like just tell her, like, cause I couldn't keep it inside longer neither. And so then I was like, and then I told Mom, I was like, I got a call from Mexico that, well, first I was like, you need to be strong, and out of me telling her that, she was like, what? Like, what? She was already desperate, like, what is it? And I was like, my brother had a car accident, and he passed away. And she just, like, fall to the ground and started busting tears. And then me and my brother started crying, and we were all crying. And then, I was, like, when I found out, I told Efren, I called him right away. I forgot to mention that. And
I was in the middle of a meeting. Like, I had just got to the meeting. It was a meeting with my principals at my old school, high school. At first, it was just messages. Or I think she kept calling me a few times, and, like, out of respect, like, I wasn't trying to pull out my phone. But then, like, I just felt something was wrong, too, because, honestly, before that, she's never, like, sent me so many messages, so many calls like that, because she knew, obviously, I was in the meeting, so she wouldn't do that, And then, this what happens, so I tell them, I'm going to step out real quick, and I look at my phone, and that's when I get the news from her, and I called her right away, and, I was on the phone with you while you were crying, and, then right after that, after the meeting, because, it was, like, an appointed meeting as well, I told my dad, and we sped up to your house, your apartment.
No, I had to go to school.
Did you go to school?
Yeah.
Well, I know we picked you up, though. Or no, oh no, I got dropped off with you at your house. No?
No. I think... No, I don't
Oh,
think you
was
came
I
that
going
day.
to?
I don't think I saw you that day.
Oh no,
or I saw you probably after way.
I think she said it was probably not a good idea right now because of like everything that their you know, her mom was going through.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, you know, then I gave my mom the iPad and she saw everything. It was so big in Mexico that it was all over Facebook.
The whole video, there was a whole video of the car crash and they were still in the car.
Yeah, so you can see my brother dead. Like, you can see everything. It's like very graphic.
They had already taken away the driver though.
Yeah.
Whoever it was, his
friend. But he was dead, they just left everything. They were taking pictures, videos, yeah. And like I said, it was so big all over Mexico and it was all over Facebook. So I just gave my mom the iPad. She got to see everything. She called her family in Mexico and they told her what happened as well and everything. She was just crying. And then after that, well, Mom took time off work.
For a while?
Yeah, and then...
More than a month, probably?
I don't know, but they gave her time. And, I had to graduate within 2 or 3 days after that happened. And then after that, it was summer, so... I was, like, very hard. And then after that, like, my anxiety, like, went to a whole different level. And then that's pretty much just how we found out. The crazy part is that me and my younger brother like never got to meet him because we never we never went to Mexico.
They never left out of town out of the country in general. Yeah. But I did get the chance to meet him.
Yeah, so that's even crazier that he got to meet him and me and my younger brother didn't.
And you know, it's also crazy because around the month that he passed away, it was about to be, we don't remember the exact day, do you?
He passed away?
Yeah.
I think it was June 14th. Yeah, I think it was.
You know what? I think it was June 14th. Well, let's just say in June.
And then we met him.
It was crazy
a
whole year, because it was also in June that I went.
Yeah. Well, you met him a year before you.
Around the time that he passed away was the year before I was in Mexico when I met him.
When you met him.
Which is, you know, it was kind of crazy. But I met him, and you know, he was a really nice guy. I met her grandma and everything, and he came in late, and I met him. He was just a really nice guy, and I got the chance to meet him because when I went out to Mexico for vacation, her mom wanted to send them gifts to her son, your brother, and that's how I got the chance to meet him. But yeah, he was like a nice guy, very respectful, and he seems like he was a smart guy.
Yeah, so yeah, like I never got to meet him, and he was like about, I don't know, I think when he passed away he was 29 years old. I was 17. So he's from a different father. So yeah, like I said, me and my younger brother never got to meet him. So that's like what sucked, and that hurt my mom a lot. Like she was like also like seeing that afterwards.
And then after a while, when I think before or after his funeral, he seemed like he was well known out there. He had owned some dance classes or a dance school.
Well, because he was gay, so he was very known, and yeah, he loved to dance, so he had his own like studio, and he was a teacher, so he would teach girls how to dance and all that stuff.
Yeah, so like on Facebook, there was a lot of posts of like them dancing in honor of like, you know, of him, and it's still under his name. And they also had some like candle lights, or they put things, you know, where they let things out in the air, right?
Oh, yeah.
At the church.
Yeah.
Oh.
White balloons
and there was also another crazy thing that happened with the candle thing, that they threw the balloons that they put up in the air.
Yeah, so
that they thought was kind of a little suspicious or weird.
So what happened was that when they released the balloons up in the air, two white balloons got together and they flew. They didn't separate. They got together and they went up. So my grandma asked the pastor, and he said that it was probably his father, because my brother's father passed away when he was barely a newborn, so he didn't get to meet his father. So you know, the pastor said that it was probably his dad. And then it was just crazy because, like, you know, like when I said that same day I felt someone was here, and like it was just crazy. And then after that, my mom also started feeling like someone was next to her, but you know, she felt good because she was like, it's just an angel, you know. And then like a lot of other things and started happening at my house. But yeah, and then also in Mexico, they had a picture of him and with candles, and I don't know where everything fell and like cracked.
That's another weird thing that happened. It's just that the photo they had up, it seemed like it should just been like a stable, like there was no earthquake out there, and it just seems to be
very stable.
As it fell and just, you know, it just cracked, and it just fell. It was like another weird thing. But yeah, that was just a weird thing that happened with the photo.
Yeah.
But
and like yeah, and it just hurt. Like it hurt me the part like I didn't get to meet him. And then also because, like, I remember my mom was, like, so hard on him because since he was gay, my mom did accept him. But, like, I remember, like, through the phone, she would yell at him just because, like, she wouldn't want him to wear makeup, like, out in public because she was, like, scared of people judging him. And, like, I remember I would, like, defend him and just tell mom, like, people are going to talk about you whether, like, you're gay or you're not gay. Like, whether you like... Whatever you do, people are just going to talk about you. Like, that's just facts. Like, whether you're doing something right or wrong, people are going to be talking about you. And
so at least we could say that, you know, he lived his life the way he wanted to. He never let anyone, you know, discourage him from doing anything, not even, I guess, his own mom, right? Because he still did whatever he wanted. He, you know, he owned those dances.
He was
dressed
happy.
up.
He was very happy. Yeah, he dressed up as whatever he wanted. But then he would try to stop to make my mom, like, not mad, because my mom would get mad about it. But yeah, like, and that's another thing that my mom also, like, it hurt her because, like, she never got to see him once again, like, only when he was little. You know, like, she didn't go back to Mexico, like, to go visit him.
She wasn't able to.
Yeah, she's still not able to, but you know, that hurt her a lot.
And she was probably also hurt because she wasn't even able to go for the funeral
or nothing. Yeah. So, you know, she got to see, but through like videos, they had to send her everything, pictures, everything. So, yeah.
It was just a pretty sad story. But you know, that's all we really have to say about this little story time. Maybe I would say, hope you enjoyed, you know, our little video about the story time. Obviously, it's not really a, you know, happy, good one, but
I don't think no one knows that I even have an older brother. Like, some people don't even know that I have a younger brother. Like, some people think, like, at school, like, they would think I was the only child.
Yeah, they wouldn't even say you guys looked like or nothing either.
Yeah, like...
Whoever knew.
Yeah, whoever... I mean, it was, like, certain people that knew. Like well, after story time, you guys saw that even Efren didn't know that Junior was my brother. So, that's how it was at school.
The story time that we had, yeah.
Yeah, the first one, how we met, yeah. Like, and honestly, that's how it was at school. Like, people didn't know he was my brother. So they thought I was the only child, and I'm sure people don't know about that I have an older brother that passed away 2 years ago, about to be 2 years ago. So, yeah.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video.
Bye.
Peace.